Yeah, zoom kapop the question. All right. Thanks a lot. You guys have been an audience. I've been a comedian. Thank you.
Keep it going, Tito Bears, everyone.
Oh my God. That might be the whitest thing that just happened. White person charges in, just screams at the audience, "Where's the bathroom?" The caucasity. I'll let you in on, if you're not familiar with Black Twitter, those are one of the words that we use to talk about you white motherfuckers. When you have the audacity to pull something so white, we just say, "Can you believe this shit?" Hashtag caucasity. Not to be confused with the shitty rapper Cassidy. He's not that shitty, he aight. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, clap it up for you next time. Get up for OG Lee!
How's everybody doing today? Just always remember, tip your bartender, tip your waitress, tip whoever brings you a drink. But here's one tip. If you're driving on Delore, read the sign. Is anybody around here with the speed humps? Speed humps, oh my God. You're like the Dukes of Hazzard, you're flying through the fucking air. I seen sparks on a car fucking flying. And I'm thinking, God damn, if a woman has a gun in her hand, aiming it at her boyfriend or husband, she's gonna get away with fucking murder, I'll put it to you that way. There's speed humps and there's stop holes on the other side of Delore. I mean, them holes are so fucking big, it'll eat your whole tire up. But anyway, whatever you do, how many people out here are married or have a girlfriend? Okay, don't ever sleep, just have a dream about having sex. Guys, don't ever dream about eating pussy and talk out loud, like say, "Oh baby, bend your legs back a little bit further," and you're licking your fucking pillow, and you're doing that shit, that will turn right into a fucking, a daymare. I mean, it'll be a fucking, your wife will be standing over you going, "Who the fuck's pussy are you fucking eating, motherfucker? Who is it?" And you gotta hear about this shit for fucking years. I mean, if you're married, you'll hear about it until the day you fucking die. That's the only thing that I can really tell you. And don't ever use any kind of food items on your wife or girlfriend. Like being drunk and shit, you're just fucking around and shit. Don't ever fucking grab a fucking corn dog. I'll put it to you that way. Don't ever grab a corn dog and insert it into a woman's vagina. Because when you pull that motherfucker out, you're just gonna see a hot dog flapping on a stick. The breading's gonna be gone. You're gonna be going, "My God, does she have fucking teeth down here? Jesus H. Christ," and you'll never hear about that. You'll never hear the end of that ever. And don't ever use hot cinnamon stuff on a woman's clit. I'll put it to you that way because she will beat the fucking brakes off your fucking ass. That's just it. Women, I love women. It's just one of them things. I love them. I love them to death. It's just that, when I was drinking and shit, you do some of the stupidest fucking stuff. And you really do. People at work though, when you have people at work that are a bunch of ass kissers, that kiss the boss's ass, it's like, I told this one guy, I said, "Man, you're in that fucking office more than anything. Why don't you just go in there and suck his fucking dick? Just get underneath the table and suck his dick." He looked at me and says, "No, I have more respect for myself. I make him stand on the table." Well, anyway, there's a white guy, his house burns down. It's in a black community. In the church and everything, they get together and they say, "Well, we're gonna do him, a good deed." So they're in church, and one guy raises his hand. Guy said, yeah. He said, I'm a carpenter. He says, I'll build him his house. He said, well, that's great. Another guy says, I'm a plumber. Another guy says he's an electrician. This black lady's out there, and she's raising her hand. And she says, I can give him some pussy. The guy goes, give him some pussy? Yeah. My husband says, fuck this cracker. How bad, I know that's fucking horrible. That was horrible. Anyway, this is another one. These kids are supposed to come home after school, you know, and if they don't, they're going to be in trouble. Well, they weren't home after school, and the father says to the one boy, where were you at? He says, I was riding my bike with my friend. He says, sit on down, I got to talk to you. So he talks to him. Other kid comes home. He says, where were you at? He says, I was having sex. Father says, sit on down, I want to talk to you. He says, I can't because my ass hurts. Well, anyway, I'm OG Lee. Thank you very much. And everybody drive safe. And everybody have a great New Year. Goodbye.
You gotta do better than that. Keep it going for OG Lee. Right.
Is it me or OG Lee look like if Santa Claus was out the South Pole? You know? Why these candy canes ain't got no stripes? They been up this girl pussy, that's why. What's this Food Next Work Special Victim Unit? What the fuck was going on? Was you guys, did anybody down 9-1 and almost pushed the other one? If you commit another food assault on this imaginary woman, you know he ain't got no woman at home. You know, alright. I should have stopped at the South Pole. I used to love their clothing. Was it North Face or South Pole? And so nobody wore black people clothing back in 2000.